Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shores of Sorrows, Sapira's Legend, Season 1, Episode 9, Journey to the Jungle, Part 1. I am your captain, Captain Wolcock, and we'll be starting in just a few moments as our crew gets settled on board. So just give us a few moments and we'll be ready in just a few seconds, so thank you. Alright, it looks like our crew is ready to go, so without further ado, let's set sail by introducing our crew. Alright, hello everyone, welcome to Shores of Sorrows, Sapira's Legend. As you can see, I am Captain Wolcock. My name is Patrick, I play Captain Wolcock. I am also RT Studios, your host for this broadcast. And if we want to go around the table, but before we do, I will let you know that we will not have an Astrum. We will not have a Bernera for this game. But you may notice someone new in the corner, which we'll be getting to last. So let's just go over to the person... Nope, wrong. That guy.
Is someone talking to me?
That way!
Greetings, my good chaps, it is me, Britlin. And, well, today, controlled by me, Gearbox, and some other friends we won't get to at the moment, will be accompanying us on this great adventure. Who's next?
Let's go over to the person who is, nope. I'm gonna just botch this, but whatever. You know, the person down there to the very left.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yes, the one who has their sea legs, apparently, strapped to their...
Got the sky legs.
Hello,
We haven't purchased those yet.
Hello, I am your friendly neighborhood Furbog. Thank you.
You don't like the sky.
Fighter, who's just now discovered that she is a priestess of the sky.
Yeah.
Just kind of, okay.
A priestess of the sky who's afraid of heights. That's ironic.
Well, considering how she got down to the sea, that's not ironic at all.
Yeah. Everything was fine.
Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Just fine. And pretty soon I will be your DM on the seafaring adventure. And now to our new person with the wonderful Pokemon on his shoulder.
A Pokemon?
A Pokemon.
Oh,
I think that's a Growlithe.
Yes, it is. We can't hear you very well. Can you speak up?
I can hear.
There we go.
Ahoy, everyone. My name is Felton the Bright Breeden. It is good to finally meet every one of you. I'll be played by Constellation Squid. How's it going, everybody?
I love the voice. That is a good voice.
Thank you.
And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any last-minute announcements or things before we jump into today's game.
Nope.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after the opening intro. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Shores of Sorrow, Superior's Legend. I am Captain Wolcock, as you probably already know, and let's begin our adventure where we left off.
Nice. Oh, I have to wrap it up. Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, where were we last time? Let's think. Well, let me think.
I think we were going to go see whether or not there was the priestess of the sky.
Oh yeah, the original priest or priestess. Let's go deal with that and see how that is going. You guys walk down the stairs, obviously. Now, of course, this is where me thinking was important. Hmm. Okay, this is awkward. The one time I have a problem making a decision.
It's up to you.
You know what? I'm gonna make this easier for me. Roll. Someone roll for just a very generic check. No modifiers, just roll for me.
Just a
D20?
D20?
Yeah, this will make it easier for me. It's like flipping a coin.
Are you rolling or am I?
You
You can
roll
roll.
because it's kind of dictating what happens.
I have a 7.
Oof, that's below what I was just gonna give an easy go above a 12, but okay.
Sally.
It's fine. It just means the negative thing happens.
Oh dear.
You guys walk in and you see the same old skeleton still there, missing a hand because fucking maybe that's why it didn't work. Yeah, there's.
Oh.
Milton just goes, well, that's not looking very, alive to me.
So we didn't restore everybody?
And of course, there's the guard fellow that's still following, and also your friend. I forgot his name. Does anyone remember his name?
I don't remember his name.
It was a really complex name, I think.
No, it wasn't.
Don't make me call him Jerry.
I'm not. I know
I'll do it.
I had a name for him. I just can't remember what it was.
That's the problem. Anyways, your friend's just like, it didn't work. Oh no. The guard's just like, does not seem like it did work. Not at all.
Well,
Friend's like, ah!
Well, I mean, not here. I mean, it worked everywhere else.
Friend's like, I think it's probably because it's missing a thing. Walks up to it, looking at the missing hand.
It's missing a hand.
Yeah, remember what happened. Bernier literally tore a staff out of its hand, taking the hand with it.
Yeah, I know.
Friend's like, well, now what? Technically, if they're dead, does that mean you're responsible?
It does mean that I'm responsible. But does that mean that I'm responsible for everything that happens here, or can I continue on with my, being with my captain? And I'm looking at the guard.
The guard thinks for a moment. You can hear like little cogs and stuff turn inside of it, quite literally. It turns. Turns to, and after a second, it says, you are mostly responsible for most of everything that happens here. Yet, you could still, well, you don't have to be here, but you may need to handle decisions.
What do you mean I may have to handle decisions?
You may be sometimes called for debates and other things. Your friend just goes, basic stuff that the priests and priestesses handle, prayers.
But doesn't that ensure that I have to stay here?
Well, not quite, your friend says. Yes, used to, but okay. We okay. I'm not sure if you remember this, but we have something back at the forge that's experimental. Let's come on. Your friend just runs off, expecting you to follow.
Well, I
The
follow.
captain just shouts, "Wait, back to the forge." Okay. He just trots off. After
The guard follows, and everyone runs to the forge, the thing you couldn't get in, but now it's open. Yay! You walk in. There's a fury of pipes, very hot. Fumes of steam go through as they're running through. And eventually, your friend stops at this chest, pretty much.
Okay.
Flings it open,
Uh-huh.
picks up this little weird, almost compass clock-looking thing.
Yeah.
Behold the, I don't know what this is called, the teleport thingy.
The teleport thingy? I love your technical terms.
It's
The
I
teleclock.
don't remember what it does. Well, I do know what it does. It's a teleport thingy.
Alright.
You can. He's like, you can teleport yourself and other things from here to wherever you are, and also back and forth. It's simple.
Okay.
It's a little not like. This is not like a big celebration for you getting it or anything, but you know, it seems like you're busy all the time.
Okay. So.
You go. He just gives
Okay.
it to you.
So.
It's a bit
So.
heavy.
Now, what does it look like?
It looks like a thick compass, almost clock thing. It's like has like on one look it looks like a compass. At another look it looks like a clock, but it's pretty thick.
Alright. Alright. Alright.
Like it's about the size of a compass you would hold, but it's thick. It's too thick to be held right.
Okay.
It also has a variety of gears and cogs and other things, and it has a little button on the side.
Okay.
That's kind of all it has.
My character looks at it and goes, okay, so if I'm needed, I push the button on the side and I'm brought back here?
Correct. And also, if you need anything specifically, you can. Where's the button? It's the one right there. It's like right under the other button.
Okay.
It's just a little smaller, so you can tell which one's which.
So how do I get back to the ship?
Well, simple, I think. I think it'll just once you push the button again, it should teleport you back to where you originally were. I think.
Okay.
I don't think they've fully worked out the kinks. It is a bit of an experimental thing. I know it works. I just don't know to what extent.
All right. I mean, I'm.
I know it's a little sudden, but you know, yeah, you know about that. But me, I'm a little scatterbrained.
Yes, you are a little scatterbrained.
So, yeah. I guess you're gonna have to leave anyways, and I just wanted to, you know, give you something. So, like, you know, don't forget me again.
I'm not going to forget you, little Stanley.
Little Stanley is on
Yeah.
your head.
Yep. That's the character. That's the.
No, that's not your friend. That's your little friend on
Well,
your
that's
head.
yeah.
That's your weird
Yep.
thing. Kobold.
Yes. Oh, I can so see that. Yes.
What?
What our wonderful captain put into chat.
What did he put in chat? Oh, you know what? That's accurate enough. I'll take it. For once, I'll take it.
Okay. Ah!
It's Mag.
Do we have a mag?
Has he emerged?
What? Okay.
Right?
Special guest character.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's
dun,
actually
dun.
just a Bernera. Don't worry, people.
Don't worry, it's only a little bit of a threat to our lives.
Hello, everybody.
You alright? You tired?
I just woke up a little bit ago.
Understandable. Whew. Okay, we continue?
Yes.
Okay. But you do also just realize somehow Britland gave him a little Stanley on your head crackers, so now he's munching crackers on you. But that's just
Britland-
cute detail.
Britland, what are you doing?
I'm giving. You haven't fed it.
True, I haven't.
You're getting crackers all over their head. It's just crumbs, just falling down.
Okay, so why don't we go back to the ship since we've more or less fixed their problem?
The guard goes, I will escort you to it.
Thank you.
Your friend just says, goodbye.
Trust me, I will not forget. Just when you send me these things where I have to adjudicate, give me some time so I can push the button.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Come back in weekends.
I'll try.
You walk over to, like, pretty much the same tower that you guys first got on. And the guard, before I'm sending you down, looks at you and goes, do you want me to accompany you?
That's a good question. I'd look over at the captain. He's still my captain.
Do you wish to become crew, sir?
Are you asking the machine?
Yes.
It stares at you for a second, then stares at at Magdi, and goes, I'll go anywhere they go.
Welcome aboard.
Great, I
shakes
have my
your
own
hand.
personal bodyguard.
Bretland goes, well, that's pretty cool.
You would say that, Britland. I just got my sea legs, and now I found out that I'm a priestess of the sky.
Yeah. At least you don't have a ship that's constantly chasing you down.
True.
Or how about the fact that you were once a sea hag and now you're a sea queen?
Bernera, where did you pop up from?
Bretland,
I've been behind you the entire time, sweetheart.
Bretland goes, wait a minute, does this guard fellow have a name?
You know, we've never asked if he had a name.
Like, does he? I don't think any of us thought about this one.
I look at the guard. Do you have a name?
It like stares and it just kind of lightly shakes its head no.
Oh, good.
Ah,
We get to
oh,
give
God.
another one a name.
Let's give it a name.
What sort of name shall we give this wonderful guard of mine?
Hey chat, if you are interested in naming this NPC, feel free to post your submissions in chat now. Please keep them appropriate to the theming of the story, and we'll look at those and see what we have, as well as our cast submissions. Thank you.
I can actually use the stat sheet I made for this type of character.
Are you sure about that? Give me a second. What is this guard? Is it a warforged?
In a way, yes. I don't know what
Okay.
fully makes a warforged.
A construct
It is
Like a big-
practically a construct.
that can think for itself, basically.
Well, it definitely has some sort of thinking on its own, but it also has a bit of its own, like, in written code here.
All right.
It's very flexible with its code, though.
I have no. Give me a second. Or 3.
This stat sheet's gonna become useless in 5. 4.
I have a question for the guard.
The guard turns to you.
Who is your creator?
You're like a little like clicking and like whirring the sounds of like gears turning as it seems to be thinking. Now you forced me to think. How dare you?
Oh, there's the evil laugh. That's the evil laugh that I've been missing.
Gearbox
That right there.
hated that. Anyways, after
That's a good name.
After a few seconds, it comes up with an answer. Of it says something similar to it says Jonathan the crafter. That's what it says. Who created them? Jonathan. You see, if you force me to think real quick, I think of really basic names if it's a character I have to think of, so don't put me in the spot because I will come up with really basic boy names. Or girl.
You just.
Then, in that case, I have an idea. Why don't we call the guard Sebastian?
Sebastian, Britton says, thinking.
It's a simple yet honorable name.
I've come up with mine, and I've deposited it.
Oh, I see. It's that. What? Anyways. Are we gonna have to vote on this? Britton says.
Voltron?
Bad reference. No, we don't want that. We don't want a rope. Everyone knows if you name a robot Voltron, you're only asking for trouble.
Copyright.
We get sued to the ground.
Don't you mean coffee, right?
Coffee, right?
Sorry, no, I am not drinking any coffee. I'm drinking water. So no.
The rights of coffee.
The rights of coffee. I love it.
Oh, for those who don't know, I had a birthday yesterday.
Oh,
Nice.
Happy birthday! Happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday. Late, of course, but I do say it still.
I got myself a present out of a claw machine.
Ooh. Nice. That's lucky. These claw machines are annoying.
I won out of $5. I won 3 different stuffed animals from a claw machine.
Nice. I like that.
The claw master.
I got my mother a penguin.
Nice.
I got my brother a unicorn lion that I gave to him for his birthday early. And I got me a little husky. No, not a husky. A German Shepherd. Blech.
A little German Shepherd plush.
I don't know why I called it a husky.
Okay.
The dogs.
Well, those are the 2 names that we've gotten there, and and Sebastian.
Yeah. So, vote, I guess. Of the 3 names, which one do you think is better?
I'm good with Sebastian too.
Sebastian's good.
Yep.
Sebastian's good. Yeah.
So is it a altogether vote?
Agreed.
Sebastian it is then.
I look up at the guard. Your name is Sebastian.
It looks at you. No. It says is acknowledged. I'm now Sebastian.
Very good. Come on.
So, where are we right now exactly? Like, what section of the Sky Tower are we on?
You're on.
I think we're on our way back to the ship.
Yeah, it's on the tower that will go.
Because we
that
found
goes
out.
back.
Because Bernero ripped the staff out of that one person's hand. They couldn't come back to life, so that makes Magdi now the priestess of the sky.
Yes.
Oh, Bernera has been a busy little tart while I was away, huh?
No,
That's what you did last session.
Yeah, remember
I
that
did?
statue tore out of a skeleton's hand?
Oh, okay.
And because the hand is missing, the regeneration couldn't happen to that person.
Okay. Okay, I remember it now.
Everything has a consequence.
The captain
was gonna be
says,
merciful?
well, best we get back to the ship. I don't want to leave her waiting.
The guard, Sebastian says, then we go. As you see him take his, pretty much like his. He also eventually at the forge, he probably got a weapon. Finally.
So
Yeah.
we're inside the tower that goes back down to the ship.
You're
Yes.
on top.
Oh, on top. Okay.
Oh, so we're still at the little control pedestal thing.
No, it's a different tower. It's the one you originally got up on.
Okay, so is there a bridge connected to it?
Yes, you guys already crossed the bridge and now you're on the top of it. This is the one you seen when you were on the ship.
Okay.
I'll
meet you all down there.
don't jump.
Magdi looks at Bernero. What are you going to do?
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to have a skydive.
Well, that's fair.
That is fair. You have fun. I am going to go down the safe way.
Bernera walks back outside onto the bridge.
Oh no.
And to their utter horror, she takes the leap.
Roll a acrobatics check.
There she goes.
Pull up my
Yep.
gear. Where are my acrobatics? Oh, there it is. Wait, if I'm just jumping off the bridge, why do I need to roll an acrobatics check?
If you want to add a little flair to your dive.
Oh no, I'm just gonna plunge straight to the water below.
Well, Sebastian sees this and just goes, "You want me to retrieve her?"
No. She'll be fine.
Okay then. He says that as you notice, his back kind of shifts, like something's about to pop out. I don't know. But then when you tell him that, it's just kind of his back locks back, like something was about to activate, but nothing activated.
You hear this dissonant, hyper
Give me a second.
pitched wail of excitement coming from Brunier as he plummets.
Okay, I'm back. But yeah, Sebastian takes his staff-like weapon. That's pretty much just a spear, and he plunges the handle into the side of a little tiny hole none of you noticed. And all of a sudden you feel the whole whole tower starting to descend. Okay, we're going down.
We're going down, and as soon as we get back to the ship, I will be not so filled with anxiety.
Yeah.
You just hear a loud pop sound, and the captain looks at himself and is like, I think my ears just popped.
I think my ears just popped too.
Luckily, I don't have ears. It says.
No, you have a bucket!
I have a bucket and a skull.
You have a bucket.
I'm sorry, Britland, but you have a bucket.
Yeah, but a bucket can't. A bucket won't pop. Probably.
The sudden pressure change causes the bucket to expand.
No, it just fucking explodes. No. Anyways, that's how he gets to the full bottom. There's the ship.
Oh,
On the bow of the ship,
There she is.
she's kind of leaning over the rail, kind of like with her hand under her chin. Took you long enough.
You also see Electro tapping his foot.
Also, the 3 skeletons are busy on the deck and swabbing the deck and stuff like that. And the 2 megalodons are swimming around the ship on the port side. As one of the skeletons is
Okay.
tossing live bait, like shark meat, overboard.
Oh no, my brother. Anyways, you just see Alexo. He just goes, "Where were you?"
Alexa,
Yeah.
I've discovered that this is where I came from. She points to the where we just got out of.
What?
And apparently, I am now the priestess of the sky.
Huh.
And I got this, and I show him the compass thing.
What is that?
Supposed to get me back here when they need me. And she immediately puts it into like a pocket somewhere.
Okay then.
So
Like our,
it looks like I'm not the only magic caster on board anymore.
Sebastian walks on and Alexa goes, "Okay, what is that?"
Oh, that is my bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this is my friend, pointing to
The kobold.
the kobold. Yep.
The cold old. It's not very different.
Who is the kobold?
Little Stuart.
Little Stewart.
Was the learned
Oh, the tiny kobold on your head.
Yes.
I love how the word kobold and kobold are not different at all, but the only difference between them is that kobolds are a little skinnier, and they have like... They're not that different. But yeah, the kobold's just... It's still eating crackers and crumbs all over the top of your head.
Yeah, so I acquired this while we were up there, and I acquired him while we were fixing the problem. Just, it's been a couple of days.
No kidding.
So what have you been doing here? Has anything happened? Roll me a perception.
Come on, Lexo. I don't remember what I made your perception. Let's just guess. Roll your 1d20. That may be like a very basic number. He's got a... How did I roll a 20 right away? I got a 25.
Okay. So while all this was happening, you've been, making sure the ship was in order, cleaning it up, patching it. And one of the times you did one of your sweeps during the last 2 days, you've noticed a strange package, like in the captain's quarters.
Mm-hmm.
And you were just about to open when you heard us coming down.
He's like, well, while you guys were gone, nothing really changed until I seen there was a package in the room over there. Points to the captain's quarters.
Oh, a package?
I was going to gonna be truthful here. I was gonna look in it with my head. I was not gonna open it. I was just gonna poke my head in. But then you guys came back. So I didn't get to be snoopy.
Well, if it's in the captain's quarters, let the captain open it.
Fair. Well, I wasn't gonna open it. Again, I was just gonna take a peek. He says while twiddling his thumbs.
I'm going to go tend to the megalodons.
That's probably a good idea. Captain, would you like to go check out this package?
Yes. He goes into his captain's quarters, and I guess it's sitting like on the chart table.
Basically, it looks like one of those packages that the way that it's wrapped, it looks like it might have had clothes. It's not a rigid package. It's a
Okay.
kind of a soft package.
He says, "Wonder who left this here." Looks for a note.
There's no note.
He says, "Well, what is mine is yours, and what is mine is mine." And he unties the package
Uh-huh.
and opens it. What does he see?
Well, as he's opening it, and takes it out, what's there is it's a largish piece of leather,
Mhm.
and it looks like it's one half of a treasure map, but only one half.
There seems to be a new quest. He looks at it. However,
And
it's only part of it.
and the part that you have does seem to be leading you towards another island.
Interesting. He shouts, "Skelly, get in here." One of the skeletons, stops, is about to reach down and feed one of the Megalodon's meat, and you just hear a rock, and his hand just disappears he was having his hand out with the meat,
Nice.
and he just eats the bone and the meat.
Nice.
This is a very
And the
soft.
skeleton just walks in with one arm, like, "What happened to you?" "Don't ask." "Very well, I won't. Let the crew know that we have a new mission."
On the while, Rhaenyra is petting both of the megalodons.
Just one of the arms sticking out of one of their mouths.
Oh god.
With this a thumbs up. Like that.
Like, okay.
And the captain says,
"What do you
please,
have there?"
please let the
Oh,
crew
dear.
know that we have a new mission. And the skeleton says, "Yes, I will. Right away, sir." And he heads out. It's like, and while you're at it, make yourself handy.
Bad.
Wow.
Boo!
Backlash. Cancelled.
Oh. All right. Well, the ship is pulling out of this magnificent port. Milton, you were on this island by yourself.
Oops.
You have been abandoned by yet another ship. There's something about you that they just don't like.
Who?
Felton, our newest member.
Oh.
So you're wandering around this island. You know what to do. You know, get shelter, find water, find food. You've gone through this song and dance once, at least once.
Once again, left on an island by myself. What else is new?
Mm. So as you're bedding down for the night, roll me a perception check, please.
6, right?
No, this is D20.
Making sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
D20 system whenever we're playing this. Sorry about that. I forgot to
16.
mention.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. What
Did you remember to add your perception modifier on your character sheet?
Perception modifier. I
Yeah,
should've.
so on your character sheet, you have your little stats there. One of them is perception.
It's
so
like
if it
6
has a-
it's like 6 plus.
Okay, so whatever you roll on your D20, you add that to your D20 roll.
Right.
So if you roll like a 4 on D20, you add your +6 to that 4.
Okay.
So if you rolled a 16 on your d20, add your +6 to that.
All right.
Okay.
It's 22.
There
Okay.
you go.
So as you're setting up camp and striking for the fire, something comes out from the ocean onto the beach. It is a it looks he shambles. It shambles. And is coming closer to you.
That's as far as you're gonna get. That's as far as you're getting. Come one closer. We're going to have problems.
Must find treasure.
Damn.
You're out of luck. There's no treasure on this island. Just an island on its own.
Must find treasure.
Stay where you are.
It's continuing to get closer to you.
I unsheath one of my swords.
Okay. And now we are in combat.
And he's in combat alone.
Yep, he's in combat alone.
Now, have we sailed a decent ways away from the island yet, or are we still like drifting off?
At this point, you guys are still drifting off, but this is specifically for Felton. Okay.
Well, what I'm asking is, like, can this combat be seen from the ship?
No,
Okay.
this is a different island.
Oh, okay. Different island.
Completely different island. So, I'm going to order this. You, Felton, first, and the thing that you're fighting second. So, you have first. So, what are you doing?
I'm going to at least just threaten him with my blade, at least. Like, just point at him. Stay. I don't know what you want, and I don't care what you want, and I don't care who you are. Go back to where you belong.
Must find treasure. As it comes even closer to you.
So wouldn't that be an intimidation check for him, since he's threatening it?
Yes, it would.
So, roll you a d20 and then add your intimidation modifier to your final roll.
What? Wait, what?
So you roll a d20.
Intimidation. Got it.
Yes, and then you add your intimidation modifier to your final roll of your d20.
It's 11, but minus 1, so it's 10.
Okay.
But he has a -1 in his intimidation?
Yep.
Ouch! I feel sorry for you.
Well, that's okay because this thing doesn't have very much in wisdom, and I just rolled a 14, so it's safe to say that you didn't exactly intimidate him. Or intimidate this thing. It's still coming closer. That was your action to intimidate. He is
The Superior sent you, didn't it?
must find treasure.
Where's your captain?
Does a 15 hit you?
Can I dodge it?
Well, that's what I was rolling for. Am I hitting your AC or not?
Yeah, check your armor class rating. If your armor class rating is above 15, then the attack deflects. If it's below 15, it hits.
It's
Or
above.
on 15.
It's above. It's 16.
It's 16.
Okay,
So
there you go.
yeah, he does not. This thing comes at you with a claw, and it shakes off of your armor.
Fine. And that's what you want. I'm going to try to hit one of its arms off.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Landed on 16.
You hit.
With plus 2 is 18. It's an 18.
You hit. Now do your damage.
Does he know how to roll damage modifiers?
Damage.
Kenny, what are you hitting him with? You're hitting him with a short sword.
Yeah. So that would be a D6.
That would be a D6.
All right. So when you roll your you look at your sword's damage numbers. You go to your equipment. Where your sword at? So what does your sword say on the stat numbers?
Hold on. Equipment. Okay, hang on. Swords. It's like how much?
It should say something like 1d6 plus something, or 2d10 plus something.
It doesn't say. It just says I just have short swords on my equipment. It says it's just 2 pounds.
No. Short sword, 1d6 plus 2. That's what I'm looking at.
1d6 plus 2. Okay, so roll you the square dice once, and then add a plus 2 to that number you rolled.
7. It's 7.
All right.
Very good.
And you get 2 attacks per action, so you can hit him again if you so desire.
I'm going to hit his other arm.
All right. Roll for it.
19, which
You hit. You hit.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit. That's gonna cleave an arm off.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
did.
Roll your 1d6 again to see how much damage you do.
Oops, fell off. 4.
Do you roll the
4?
4 on the dice?
It's 2 on the dice, 4 on strength.
Okay, there you go. Good job. You got it.
All right. Okay. Now it's this thing's turn. It is going to. All right. It's going to try to hit you again with a claw. That is a 21.
Ooh, hit.
All right. Now roll me a Constitution saving throw.
20, right?
Yep.
Constitution. Ah, son of a gun. It's 14, but minus 1, it's 13.
No.
Ow!
No. Constitution saving throw, not charisma.
No, that's Constitution.
No.
He has-
Saving throw. You have a +2 in Constitution. Save for a saving throw.
Hold on. I don't
Okay.
have a
All right. So underneath your stats up there, you got strength, dex, constitution, where your name's at on your character sheet.
Oh, there it is.
That
It is
small
just-
box
it-
below that is your
I see it,
saving
I see it.
throw.
I see it. Alright.
There you go.
It's 14 plus 2. It's 16.
Okay. You're fine. You were fine the first time too, but he did manage to hit you. So let's see. Take 10 points of slashing damage.
Take 10 points of slashing damage.
So that's minus 10 points to your max health.
So that's so I'm down 19.
Yes. And that's his go.
My turn?
Yep, your turn.
I'll be back in a minute while this fight continues.
I'm going to... Well, he shouldn't have been able to hit me. Doesn't he have no arms?
No, you didn't do enough damage to cut off his arms.
I'm going to just strike him by the... by his sides. Like, cut him in half.
Roll.
Right? 15 plus 2 is 17.
You hit. Roll damage.
Oh, it's a 6!
Plus 2? That's an
Plus-
8?
Yep.
Alright. Alright. He is definitely hurt. You get another attack.
Wonderful. One last hit. It's all over for you. 9.
You miss.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I have to add plus 2, so it's 11.
You still miss.
Damn. Got cocky.
You continue to hear must find treasure. Single-minded in this.
You're pretty empty-headed, aren't you?
Now he's gonna try to take a bite out of you.
I want to try to do a dodge out of that.
Don't bother. He got a 7. He tried to bite you, and you definitely moved out of the way. It's your turn.
I'm going to chop him in half again.
All right, roll.
Or no, I'm actually going to just try to take his... Wait, if I take off his head, would he still be able to move?
Just roll.
Alright. I rolled 16.
You hit. Do your
Let's go
damage.
ahead. It is a 4 plus 2 is 6.
All right, rolling. Go for it again. You do have 2 attacks.
Quick question.
It is 17.
You hit. Yes.
What level is Rhaenyra supposed to be at right now?
4.
Okay.
And my damage is a 5.
Plus 2.
Plus 2 is a 7.
It looks really, really hurt. It looks like it. You know, one more good whack, Elton, and you've got him down. But he does take a turn before you do. And he's gonna try to bite you again. Ha ha!
You got me.
No, he didn't.
My turn now.
He tries to go for the bite again, and because you've hit him so much, he is falling left and right, but you know. So go for it.
I'm feeling kind of bad for doing this. I'm sure it'll pass. 17.
Hit.
And we're going to go ahead with a 4.
4 plus 2 is 6, right?
Yep.
With that mighty hit with your first short sword, he goes down. And you do, as he goes down, must find
treasure here. Only death.
Roll me another perception check.
20!
Was
Wow.
that net 20?
Wait, what?
Was that the
Okay.
net 20?
Perception check plus... Yeah, it's a literal 20 plus... It's 26.
All right. As you're saying that, you do happen to notice in the steaming light of this particular day that he was carrying something. It looked like it was in a wrapped up a package.
Now, what's this now? I take it and I take a look at it.
Are you going to open said package?
Yes.
You find it's a leather piece, and it has 1/2 of a treasure map. Oddly enough, this particular half is you're kind of looking at it and going, wait, if I turn it this way, oh my gosh, it's where I am.
But, ain't I supposed to speak on this part?
Yeah, well,
So... Guess...
it's a revelation, basically.
So... It's on this island, huh? Guess it's all... Guess
But
it's all...
But you'd have noticed that it's 1/2 of this map. You don't have the rest of the map.
Well, 1/2 of a map. So where's the other half? I'll have to... Something will turn up on this island.
And with that, you take your map. You go back to your campfire, or the start of your campfire. You build up your campfire. And you're sitting there contemplating this map. Now we go back to the people on the ship.
Yay!
That was a pretty good fight, though. I mean,
It's a
I
very good
applaud
fight.
you. I applaud you. That was good.
Thank you.
So, Captain, you have this map. You see that it leads to an island, and to be fair, this island, according to what the map is saying, where this island is, and you're looking at it, and you're turning it every which way and going,
That could be north. No, well, that's definitely north. Yes, that's definitely north.
all right.
And
So
he
you-
shouts
you-
to his crew, "Set a course for north. We have
The only one
treasure."
that cannot hear you is Brunira. Because she's in the water playing with her megalodons.
Yep.
He leans over the side and says, "If you want to come aboard, we have treasure to find.
Very well.
You can play with your pets later."
Up, she says.
And one of the megalodons lifts you up. Very majestically, I might add.
You, skeleton, continue feeding my megalodons food. They're still hungry.
Yes, sir. And he just holds out a shaking, bony hand, and the
Drop it into their mouths, you Goomba.
he drops it into the mouth of the thing, and the megalodon just snarfs it down. I'm assuming.
Yeah. See, isn't that much safer now than getting your hand taken off? Oh, and by the way, you. She points to the other skeleton with only one arm. Here, take this thing back.
He just hand out the hand. He grabs it with his other arm and just pops it back into the socket and just flexes his hands. Much better.
At this point, a Magdi comes out onto the ship, onto the deck of the ship, followed quickly by her bodyguard. So, where are we going?
He holds the map up and says, "We're headed here." He's pointing to, like, the edge of the map where it kind of trails off.
Okay.
It's only
Why
half
do
of
we-
it. Yes, I know.
Yes. Well, half of a map is better than not having a map at all.
You have a point. Yes.
Okay.
We'll just keep heading north until we run into something. Hopefully,
That's wise.
it's treasure. Well,
Hopefully it's treasured, yes.
and not rocks.
Britain's like, hey, rocks would be pretty cool too. You can grind them up and see if there's gold in them. Not common.
And
That's happened once.
he looks over at not Astrum, but the who is it? The other character,
Sebastian?
Alesso.
Oh.
And he says,
Alexa?
And he says, I wouldn't really want our friend here to be torn to pieces. Looks at the ship and pats the mast.
Wow.
Alexa is tied to the ship, by the way.
Yes, that's the gimmick. But Britain's like, I met one person that took a bunch of pieces of gold and painted them to look like pebbles. Just raw gold that looks like pebbles. He put the fake pebbles on the side of the road to see if someone would take them, and no one took them.
So do we know anything about the who dropped this map off, or this half of the map off?
I have absolutely no clue.
As you guys say that you hear just Bretland go, oh yeah, I was in a tangent, sorry.
Well, we best raise anchor. We're not going to just sit here at this tower all day, are we?
Well, I thought we had already raised anchor.
He looks at the anchor. Oh. Looks at the skeletons. Thank you.
Because, quite honestly, while you guys have been talking, the island that you have been at has been getting smaller and smaller.
Yes.
Also, as you guys get further from the tower, you see the tower rise in the background. Going back up to where it was.
And I have to go back there and manage stuff there. Oh, that's going to be lovely, says Magdi.
Brother just goes, who knew that you were part of something pretty important? And you know what? I'm not going to go through that. I have a cat to feed and also tea to drink, he says while walking off.
And I've got a friend to take care of, pointing to the to my little friend.
Speaking of a cat to feed,
Yes.
I wonder where my little dragon's gone off to. I haven't seen her in some time. Maybe she doesn't recognize me anymore because I've changed.
At about that time, poof,
Poof.
you see a little dragon. Just kind of flip. Looks at Magdi for all of 2 seconds. Looks on top of head. Does a non-committal shrug, and then looks right to you, Bernera.
There you are, little one. Well, look at you, still adorable as always. I'm assuming you're hungry and the skeletons have not been feeding you, have they?
And when you say that, and this little tiny dragon shakes their head, it kind of does the big puppy dog eyes.
What? They've not been feeding you?
One of the skeletons is just taking a big chunk of meat and handing it to the Megalodon as the ship's sailing on.
Bigger things are more important, you see.
Skeletons!
One of them just reaches too far in, like handing the Megalodon it, and then accidentally like gets his arm chopped off again by the megalodon and just hands it, and then just slowly like stands at attention with one arm, and the other arm still in the megalodon's mouth again.
Front and center, now!
He stands at attention. It stands at attention. Yes, master.
You've not been feeding my little dragon while I was away.
What dragon, sir? Madam.
Her! As she points to the dragon sitting on her shoulder.
You
And
didn't
the
know there was a
dragon
dragon.
the dragon looks at the skeleton, gives a kind of at the skeleton.
We didn't
Alexa
know you had a
pops
pet
up.
dragon.
Alexa's like, oh, hey, just sees the dragon. Goes, oh, at least it's not in Hampold's face anymore. That little
And-
dragon thing was hiding inside in our suit of armor in Hampold the whole time.
And
Gonna get her out.
the skeleton's just like shaking bone to bone, like rattling. Like he's very
Alexa's
scared, like Rhaenyra's gonna like rip the skeleton a new one.
Rip the skeleton out of the skeleton. I'll say
Oh,
about them.
She's unfortunately going to do just that.
Is she gonna rip the calcium out of him?
Oh no, she's going to do something worse.
Your calcium, hand
Go
it
ahead.
over.
Go on. Go for it.
Okay. Skeleton has to make a Constitution saving throw of 12.
Oh no! No!
Hold on, let me go get the dice for that. Oh, not the dice, but the roll. Give me a moment. Skeleton has to roll a Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yeah, of 12 or 12.
12, okay.
Oof.
Oof. Oof does zoot does zoot.
Just under. Darn it. 11.
Oh,
He has a
no!
-1 to his he has a -1 to his charisma or constitution.
Okay, let's see. So, that's,
Ew.
which one is my D8 again? Okay, that's the diamond.
Yes, that's the diamond.
So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus that's 17, 18 for my modifier. He takes 18 points of thunder damage from shatter.
Oh,
You have lost one
No.
skeleton crew member. As he just shatters into a million shards of bone, going flying
I'll let-
everywhere. And one of the other
I'll let-
skeletons just goes and immediately starts going to scrub the deck vigorously. Like his bones are like creaking back and forth as he's like scrubbing the deck like so much that like splinters are flying off the deck.
Damn. Like, Alexa goes, oh, you know what? I'm gonna see. Wait. Alexa goes really deep for a second, and Alexa goes, I'm gonna be right back. Just for a second, you see Alexa bring out his the thing that binds him to whatever he attaches it to. It's like, what if I put this in the skeleton pile? You see him just drop it on.
and what happens is that the bow pile shifts and moves and it reassembles itself. And you are now in the skeleton.
I am a skeleton. The plait is like it's stuck on my back now, I guess. Oh well.
Actually, no, it's stuck on the inside of your sternum.
Oh, how do I get that out? That's probably fine. I'm a skeleton. You know what? I'm gonna go get a box to put this in. just Alexa starts fucking walking off to go get a box. Like every time he gets a new form, he likes putting his form away. He just gets a box. He takes the plaque out. He puts it on the ship again. He just dumps the skeleton into the freaking box so he can use it for later. I have 2 points.
Bernera, you just watched you destroy a skeleton, and what's the guy's name?
Alexa.
Alexa, put his little thing. The skeleton reforms. He goes, "Look, I'm a skeleton. I gotta get a box," and then runs off, and then it's clean. There's no more skeleton bits.
Because Alexa took it. Just don't put any human-like form leg around, because he will take it, probably. He wants more forms.
I'm gonna go find some food for my little dragon. The next one of you skeletons that does not feed her is gonna suffer a fate worse than that.
And all the skeletons kind of look at you and shake. You hear bones knocking bones.
Now back to work.
And this is Bernera, folks.
Bernera.
She could be just as evil as Leilana if she wants to be.
Yeah.
And heaven forbid they become friends.
Oh God, that's a crossover I don't relish.
I don't want that. That would be the worst timeline.
Yep.
We would be in the worst timeline if that happened.
Oh yeah.
The gods would weep if that happens.
Just stop!
So as you're pulling away, and the island behind you has gone back up into the sky. The Verdera, you are going to go find food for your little dragon friend. What is Britlin and the captain doing? You know what Magdie's doing? Magdie is staying on the
The captain is steering the ship right now.
on the deck, kind of looking out away from where you guys were.
Britlin is just sitting near the front of the ship with his cat, him drinking tea, his cat drinking tea of unspecified flavor. Tea flavor. Just like, you know what? Not too bad when nothing's happening bad. Drinking tea.
Yeah.
There's the sea. With cat. This is a good life.
Britlin,
Yeah.
roll me a perception check.
Oh no, okay, how good is Britain on perception? Do we all remember? He's not good at all, but his cat is good.
I think his cat gives him a +2 to his perception if he uses it with the cat.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I do have the cat with me, so technically I can do that. I'm going to do that. Give me that +2, cat, aka I get to at least have a better modifier. Go! I got an 18 because of that. Thank you, cat. I have the power of cat. Thank you.
So you had an
18.
18?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright.
I see it with my eyes, whatever you're making me see.
Well, it's not with your eyes, it's with your...
It's with my ears?
Something familiar is coming.
Oh dear.
He sits up, he quickly looks at the tattoo on his chest. Like he pulls the shirt a little bit to look.
It's going...
Guys!
It's a fake look right at the moment, but it is...
Yeah. Well, he's still gonna tell everyone.
Yep.
It's still important for them to have a good heads up before anything bad happens.
Oh yeah.
He goes, guys, we may have a problem in like a small amount of time.
The captain says, "What is it, Britlin?"
The tattoo on my chest is glowing again, and if you know what that means, you should be afraid. Again.
He just swears under his breath and says, "All hands, battle stations." prep
I don't
for
think
combat.
they're coming right now. It's faint, but I'm more recommending to stay on guard. There's someone
You
in the
there.
crow's nest.
He points to the skeleton with like the skeleton that's like, still swabbing the deck with like, splinters, and he says, "Stop what you're doing and go to the crow's nest." And the skeleton just like bolts upright and just runs up the mast. It's scared of everyone right now.
Oh god.
I just watched one of its companions get blistered apart.
Yeah. But Bastion looks at Magda and goes, "What is the commotion for?"
Who's asking Magda? Who's asking Magda?
Bastion, your guard.
Oh. I think we're going to have trouble soon. If you wouldn't mind, help by manning one of the cannons. Don't fire unless the captain is also your superior. Do you
Look at the
understand that?
captain. Acknowledged.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
And when the captain says fire your cannon. You got that?
He looks at the cannon. This
Now,
cannon.
Bernira does not know this is going on because she's below
Nope,
deck.
not yet. Not yet.
You just hear the bell ringing repeatedly because you guys have the all hands battle stations ability on your ship.
You do. So Bernera, you do hear the bell, but are you going to continue to feed your dragon, or are you going to feed the bell?
She's gonna leave some food on the table for the dragon and walk up the stairs to the upper deck.
Okay. You leave some food, and you hear the dragon going.
So cute.
Meanwhile, the captain is gripping the wheel tightly. And Magda, if you'd like to look at your DMs, please. And look at the last item on that list.
What you start to see, as everybody sees this is not. I'm not going to make you roll a check for this. Is that this had been a cloudless day with good sun, good wind, the whole 9 yards. It was a good day. Yet there are clouds gathering above you, starting to let out the sun.
That's not good. Why now? Why would I forget? So quick to forget.
And rising up from the water, just a little bit off your port, is the ship.
Oh,
Ship.
oh, biscuits!
And
What is-
and you see on this, the whole crew, you do see the captain. And any one of you that's on the ship, Bernera, Britland, the captain, I'll even have Magni do it. Roll me a perception check.
Why do I have to roll perception?
Let's all roll a perception. It's fun. It's fun for the whole family.
Did you say the captain has to roll too?
Yes.
Bernira does not see it.
Okay.
I
Neither
rolled
does
a 4 and I
Magni.
only have +2 to my perception. So it's 6.
I rolled
Yeah.
a 13.
Okay, was that all together, dear?
Yeah.
Okay. Captain?
16.
Okay, so Britland, Captain, you do. Britland, you sort of hear this. You kind of hear like bits and pieces of this. Captain, you hear it. You hear at least one of the crew who's close enough say, "We've got to find him, Captain. He took off with the map."
As the ship comes up alongside the port, Captain says, "Now, Skellies, fire!"
All right.
Well, Bastion just like Fire. Fire. Oh yeah.
A fire!
Looks at the cannon. He uses his spear to like cause like a spark on the fuse.
Yep.
Are you sure it's wise to attack them when they're clearly in dishevelment camp?
We
They're
have the
calling
upper
out.
hand.
They may not be here for us, though.
So pause firing.
They have not launched an attack on us yet,
It's
directly.
just like everyone like
They're-
grabs the fuses with their hands. Like no.
He says.
Oh, fire.
He says, but they're after the same thing we are. I have a hunch.
Brutlin goes, you know what? It's
Very
better
well.
not to fight them. If they don't notice us, or at least they're not chasing us, I think it's better.
All right, Magdi, you are in control of. I mean, not Magdi, but Trish, you're in control of that particular vessel at this time. So I'll let you make the decision. What they're gonna do? Are they gonna attack, or are they gonna just continue concentrating on their objective?
Well, at this point,
If they fired or not, we fired or not.
I am activating one of their abilities. The seas have started getting very, very rough.
Oh, we can't have that now, can we?
Also below deck, Rhaenyra, your dragon is
Rhaenyra's
starting.
already above deck.
Yeah, but below deck,
She
your
came upstairs.
yes, but your dragon is you sense something is wrong with your dragon. You can just feel it.
She rushes back down the, below deck.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, great. Here we go again with perceptions. My perception is garbage. Oh, 22. Thank you.
Water
Wait a minute.
is
Oh!
starting to rise all over the bottom deck,
The hell?
sloshing around at your feet. And you can't see any distinguishing areas of where water's coming in.
That is definitely not good.
What do you do?
Come on, dragon, to me.
Dragon
And
hops
the
onto
drag-
your shoulder.
Yep.
Time I solve this once and for all. She surges back up the top of the deck.
The captain's like gripping the wheel tightly as he's like trying to resist the strain of like the storm against the wheel. He's just groaning and kind of like trying to use all his energy to keep the wheel straight.
Rhaenyra goes to the side of the ship facing the Tapira.
Mhm.
And she is going to enact her power as Sea Queen.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh!
She points her trident down at the water, lifts it straight up as a well of, like a tidal surge rises up beside the ship, and then she's going to lash it outward and send the shockwave straight toward the Sapira.
To push them away?
No, yeah, to smack the ship, make them push
She's
them
using
farther out.
she's using her wave attack to push to
Okay.
attack the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
That's what I assume.
what do I roll for this? Or what do I,
I would roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah!
But
Okay.
since it's a tidal wave that you're facing, it's gonna be a high roll.
Yeah, I know. Okay, plus one. Well, I mean, that's a 10.
You failed. Ouchie.
Ouchie!
So
So-
the Superior gets slapped like a I'm sorry to say it, like a bitch slap
How
from this
many
tidal
hit,
wave.
how many hit points?
You don't take any hit points of damage. You get pushed back really far, like
2
really
spaces.
far.
Okay. As the wave pushes back on the Sapira, you see the captain, who is, to be all fair, has not been paying any attention to you, suddenly turns his head to your ship as the ship is being pushed
Uh-oh.
back.
Uh-oh.
And he uses he makes his voice carry, and he says, "I will get that treasure before you, even without me map."
Yeah.
He
So
is a
race.
pirate. He is a pirate.
The treasure race my favorite.
Woe to you if you come between me and me treasure.
Banira just glares at him this deathly glare. Like it's like she wants to rip him apart.
Yeah, I know.
The
Now, does he
captain-
recognize Brunira because she's changed? Because I'm no longer the sea hag that he knows.
Oh, come on. You stupid dice.
Stupid dice.
Don't blame the dice, blame the person who's rolling the dice.
Stupid dice!
Sometimes you can blame the dice because there are times when you get a perfect roll, then it's like and it kills over to a bad roll. It's like
That's because you can't roll as good as that.
I'm the master of the dice.
wait till you meet Leilana.
Okay, so first of all, he looks at you, Brunera,
Mm-hmm.
and then he smiles.
He recognized her.
Oh yeah, he does one of these devilish grins.
Well, he's a skeleton. He's already grinning.
Well, yeah, he grins even more, and it's creepy the way that he's grinning at you, Brunera.
They check it out, I'm frowning. Now I'm looking sad.
Yeah, I know.
It's okay. A pickle will brighten your day.
I thought it was a
Single
banana.
pick.
Banana, pickle. I mean, either one, as long as you eat it.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, it is the most unsettling smile that this captain has ever given. I don't have his character sheet. I'm gonna have to make this up.
Yep.
Off the top of my head. Let's see. Okay.
So.
Oh, he's rolling an intimidation check?
Yep.
He's gonna attempt one.
Alright, so what do I have to roll to challenge it?
Wisdom. The wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Really? Come on.
What happened?
It just you did it.
Oh dear. Why do I get the feeling that was a failed roll?
This is just not your luck.
No, it's
Alright.
never the DM's luck. Oh god. Actually,
Am I rolling or what?
yes, you're rolling.
That is a 12 for me.
Okay. Wow, the dice gods are not with me.
Oh, what did he roll? What did he roll?
Well, 7 plus. He had a 12.
So it's evenly matched because I rolled
Yeah.
a 12 against it.
Yep.
Tie goes to defender.
Yep. Tide goes to the defender.
Brunira like releases her own toothy grin that kind of resembles a megalodon's mouth.
Yep.
Like
He's not backing down, but he is looking at you.
Like this grin looks like if she was to just barely bite into you, your flesh would peel off the bone.
Yeah, you're doing that to a skeleton. What flesh?
She's basically matching his grin.
I see what you're doing. Well, now, me hearties. It looks like we're in the presence of a goddess.
Of a what?
Of a goddess. He knows exactly who you are.
Well, she's not a goddess, but she is a sea queen.
Okay, he changes it to royalty. In the presence of royalty.
And you would do well to remember that.
I doubt your megalodons would be any use to you on land.
Oh, just because we're on land doesn't mean I can't use the ocean still. You forget I can call the ocean to flood.
We're not on land yet, me lass.
Why are you two arguing across the entire lengths of ship?
Because they can hear each other.
Yep, they can hear each other.
You're just shouting like, "Hey, like, screw you!" What?
I said screw you! You
Just
wanna-
make sure you keep your distance, and we won't have any troubles.
And you keep yours and stay away from my treasure.
Yeah,
The captain's
Yeah, it's
gonna
just-
give a signal for full sails, even in this storm, as he's gonna. Yep.
As this particular race is going on, and you and the Superior are like neck and neck, even though the Superior's a lot further away.
Also,
from you.
we're riding a lot lower in the water. Just let you guys know.
But did Rhaenyra pushing them away take away the
Nope.
the water effects below?
Nope.
Skeletons, start bilge pumping the lower decks.
This water starts lapping at the top deck a little bit because no one's been paying attention to the water rising. The captain just says, "Everyone on bucket duty now."
Magdai goes,
You too,
bodyguard to
Britland.
me. Bodyguard to me. We need to bilge the ship.
Wait, what do you? Okay, who
Your hull is down to
You're
25%.
trying to
not
get.
hull.
You're trying to get
Your ballast.
Yeah.
Sebastian just turns. What's happening?
Grab a bucket and start taking the water that's there out there.
Okay. It says we're grabbing it.
Rhaenyra puts her hand on the top deck floor.
Uh-huh.
Recede.
Ooh. So what happens? Because I don't know what happens in this particular instance.
She's commanding the water to seep out of the ship.
Yes, I know that. But I was asking, okay. Alright,
There we go.
alright.
So,
So you two are neck and neck and you're getting close.
Yep.
Captain, my captain.
yes.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception check. Okay.
Yep.
Give me a moment to get there.
Short bathroom break for me because my bladder is fixing to go kablooey.
I mean, there's the poop deck. Go utilize it.
Use it. Wrong thing. Please. Anyways.
There we go. Oof. You rolled a 6.
Okay. Yeah. You're not gonna see this while you're.
He's more concentrating on keeping the ship steady.
Magdai. Britland, do you want to roll perception?
Portland has bad perception, but let's do it. Go! He's got a 15.
Very nice. Bertland, you actually see him.
Yes.
And oddly enough, so does Magdira. Magda. Sorry. Bertland, you see off in the distance. You see an island that you're heading towards.
Burton looks and goes, "That's land, land ho, I guess." Guys,
Are you shouting that?
well, not loud enough for the superior to hear, obviously.
Obviously.
Enough for everyone else to hear, though, or as many people near him to hear.
Well done, Bertland.
Oh, that land's coming a bit fast.
Yes. Actually, go to Fulton. And as you're waking up, it's coming morning. You see that while you can see a magnificent sunrise, it does look like it's covered in light cloud cover at this point.
It looks like a storm is brewing.
Yeah, it does.
That's fine.
You roll me a perception.
This whole game has been perception check roll.
18.
Ooh.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, well, you're starting. Your eyes are starting to turn red.
Cap. Ah!
And in your mind, you know what this means. You know exactly what this means.
He's near.
Oh yeah, he's near.
He can't be. How did he find me? I was so careful.
And with that check, because you did roll so nicely, and so you do see off in the distance, you see two ships. The one you have absolutely no idea what it is. It's a ship, but you do recognize the second one.
Fighting with someone. Could it be? I take a look at the map like, oh no. No, 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 no.
Oh yes.
Does he even know that I'm here?
You don't know that.
What should I do? What should I do? Should I burn it? I should burn the map. Be quick with it.
How are you going to burn the map?
Yeah, your fire snuffed out. You don't think that's
Well,
start a fire
no.
with.
Let him. How are you going to burn the map?
Restart a fire. Wait, no. That'll just trigger it. You know what? No. I'll just fight him. It's about time I bring him down.
Yeah, these two ships are coming closer and closer.
Who's that? Who's the extra one? He must be part. He must have conjured up some new souls on his way. His army must be getting bigger.
Roll me. That's not the right person that I'm supposed to be looking at. Well, roll me
Perception?
no history, actually. Would you have a +2 in it, by the way?
16, so it's 18.
Wow.
You're looking at the ship, and it looks somewhat familiar. What's the name of the ship?
That ship. Good.
Poseidon's
Captain?
Breach.
Thank you.
That ship. I've heard of it.
You have heard of it. It's called the Poseidon's Breach, and it's just recently had a new captain and crew. Now you don't know the captain or the crew, although it's a very weird crew. That much that sticks out in your brain. It's a weird crew, but it has a new captain and crew.
The crew could be a danger, or they could be my last resort of help. Whichever which. I unsheathed both my swords, just in case. I'll have to defend myself. This is all I have.
Yep. And back on the ship. That island is coming up really, really quickly.
Guys, Brittle just goes, guys, slow down!
Captain says, I'm trying. He's like gripping the wheel desperately as the storm's like closing in. The Superior's right
That's
next
keeping
to
it
us.
straight, Captain. That's not slowing it down.
He says,
So
do you
the
want me to let
captain-
go of this wheel?
No!
I'll do you one better. Megs, slow the ship down.
And, what do they do?
They go to the front of the ship and start pushing by lashing their tails back and forth.
Yeah, the captain on the Zephyra looks at this and then slowly goes back down under the sea, and the storm that had been brewing starts to dissipate. Just before the Superior drops completely under the sea, everybody sees the captain do this really evil pirate grin. And
Brittle just
then
goes,
Again, isn't he always grinning?
yes,
Yeah.
he is always grinning, but this is a
casually, Brittle goes, I hate that guy. He always has a stupid grin. He says his grin's better than mine.
and
I'll
he
fill him.
and as it disappears, Brooklyn, your tattoo is no longer glowing.
I think we're safe.
Felton, you just saw the Superior disappear back below the waves, and you feel your eyes no longer glow.
He's gone. But I'm sure he knows I'm here.
So
Brittle
you
goes, whoa.
so you
that
see
was
the ship being pushed back by two really big megalodons.
Everyone, on the sails. We need to raise them.
Yep. Gotcha. Just Britton's already on it.
Since this has been going on all night, most of the morning, has the skeleton that I shattered reconstituted itself from the chest?
You see him downstairs. We'll cut to downstairs quickly as the chest slowly opens up and the skeleton just like steps out. Just like, and just like steps leg out, closes the chest, draws his dagger out of the chest, after closing the chest, and just proceeds to walk upstairs.
Casually, Alexo. Oh, no! Whatever. I can get another one.
Good, you've come back. I hope you learned your lesson.
It nods.
Captain, as you're making these orders, where's the map?
The map is actually downstairs on the chart table, which is still covered in water, but a little bit less water as the water starts receding.
Yeah, one of the skeletons that's down there, very diligently, taking the water and bilging it out of there, goes, Captain, Something's going on with the map.
What is it?
A writing, I think.
There's writing on it?
It looks like
Bring
it
it
to
here.
me, Captain.
Bring
Yes,
it here.
Captain.
Rhaenyra, though, is a little quicker. She whistles for her dragon to grab the map and bring it up deck.
The skeleton just like reaches for the map as it's like flying away from it, and then he's like,
He's like, no! The map!
And so this dragon is carrying the map and kind of drops it in front of you, Captain.
"What do we have here?"
And where the map falls off, you see this poem. Be at peace, tempest-tossed seas of the soul. Give me rest. From doubt and fear, sun, find my face. Light, find my heart. Song, find my story. Smile, find my face. Be at peace, be at peace. For my life is finite, and these storms have raged too long. Even winter must surrender spring.
Well, that was beautiful.
And just as you finish reading this, Captain, the words start dissipating.
Odd. And then he looks up at the fast approaching island and says, "Anchor! Anchor!"
Anchor, anchor, anchor!
And make that guy's right, anchor.
Alexa goes, anchor! Anchor! You see Alexa's hand pop out and push the anchor.
Yeah, both. Okay, so this is a strength.
Yes.
Now remember, the Megadons are pushing against the ship, so...
Yes,
Yes.
but they're now up on the shoreline as the ship's like slowly approaching the inlet of the island. The ship's gonna run aground if we don't, you know.
So that's the strength modifier added, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that is a 16.
Nice.
And the anchor. I'm assuming the anchor starts going down.
Yes. Alexa actually tries to help it along by making it go faster down.
And you all hear a splash in the water, and the anchor rests.
As the ship just goes forward and spins off to the side as a splash of water just hits the splashes up onto this man covered in, what are you wearing, by the way, Felton?
I'm, how do you remember?
The leather jacket with
Leather jacket with green, with a little bit of green and brown, and a gold trimming on the hat, with a black eye patch.
Yep. As you just splashed by a tidal wave of water that splashes
Yeah.
over you onto your campsite and extinguishes your fire. As the ship just comes to rest, inches from the shoreline.
I know.
And the captain just goes,
I know I'm an elf, but for God's sakes, I feel like I'm getting too old for this.
Just casually, just up there, all you hear is this Britland, you know who that is, just going, "Welp, we stopped, and we didn't die."
Skeletons,
The best.
give the Megalodon some more meat as a reward for their help. I'm going ashore.
they just go down to deck and start like bringing up barrels of meat.
Oh, God. But this Britland goes, "Well, this was the best."
You see Rhaenyra drop off the side of the ship before you could say anything.
You hit the wet, soggy sand.
Britland also follows, jumping down like, "Jolly ho, let's go!"
Magda goes, let's pull up the gangplank and walk down it. Maybe that'll be a little bit safer.
The captain's
As she's manhandling the gangplank and pushing it down.
one of the skeletons is just like trying to hand her the rope ladder, which is like the thing that you get up on the ship. And
So, Felton, you see standing before you well, it's a woman, you think, in a dress holding a trident.
And be-
A very form-fitting dress.
Yeah, very form-fitting dress. Standing next to her is a man wearing a bucket.
yes,
Well,
and
a
a fancy.
skeleton wearing a bucket.
Well, you can't see that, but
Oh, because that's right. You're fully
You're-
clothed.
Yeah,
Like a
you're fully clothed.
like a fancy bucket on his head and just really nice clothing, but you can't
We
see
kind of
any amount of
resemble a
skin.
married couple.
Oh god, but you can't see any amount of skin on our fellow here. He's just really nice. And also he has a cane, a nice, cool-looking cane.
Standing next to, coming down off the ship, you see a fur.
Furbog.
Furbolg.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wearing what is she wearing? I forgot what she's wearing.
I thought she was wearing leggings and a tunic.
Give me a second.
I just dropped my lid and I don't know where it went. There it is.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, no, she's not wearing her leather armor.
Ooh.
Okay, she's wearing leather armor. Underneath is a shirt, pants. She's got a short sword, to her side. She is what looks to be a very weird hat.
Ooh.
Question: wouldn't a short sword to a furbolg, since you're so freaking tall, just be a dagger?
No.
No.
It's literally like the sword would seem bigger to you all, but to me, it's like normal sized.
Well, I mean, on a furbolg, she's pretty tall, so
Yeah. She is 7 foot. This is a 7 foot tall frog.
Well, also behind that is probably Bastion.
Yeah. You also see what looks like to be
A metal
somebody
man.
in armor. Yeah, somebody
Yeah,
in
kind
armor.
of.
Yeah, kind of. And next to this particular individual is what is Captain Wolcock
He is a halfling.
with a fantastic hat.
Yes. Actually, no. He's a halfling, but he's a very short, stubby halfling. So he's like almost dwarf size, but like just a few inches above normal dwarf size.
They're a bunch of weirdos.
Yes, yes, they are.
now how wait? So he's on the beach line, right?
And
Yes.
we've all climbed down off the ship, and this is what he sees.
I'm going to roll a perception to see if I heard him say that.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's just a 6. I didn't hear it. Damn it. Damn it.
The captain's gonna roll perception. Oops. If I can just roll this. 1d20 plus it's perception 14.
Well, Magdi also didn't hear it.
Let's have Britlin roll perception to see if he gets anything out of it.
Did the captain
Everybody wants to
hear it?
hear
At a
what I
14?
said.
Well, yeah.
What did you say? Captain?
14.
Let's have-
14.
14.
I
Okay.
rolled an 18.
Okay.
Ooh.
Britlin, you definitely heard it. Captain, you heard bits and pieces.
Britley goes, who said that? Oh, there's a person.
What did you say about my crew? He draws his sword.
Well, what you just said is kind of rude, I do say myself.
Okay, so what you're looking at is Felton. Please describe yourself.
I am a. Hold on. I have to resort back to the. I have to resort back to this. Give me a second.
Go ahead.
Oh, crap. Where do I find myself? Where?
Go to your character sheet.
I'm looking at it.
Okay, go to your. It should be under your features, traits, and description. If you made a description of yourself.
No.
Description. Yep, there it is. My description. I am a
Okay.
7 foot tall elf. I'm 270 years old.
Well, they don't need to know that particular bit of it.
My,
What's your hair color? What's your skin color? What are you wearing?
my skin color is caramel. My hair is long and straight silver.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice
Ooh.
combination.
Caramel elf.
Caramel.
Caramel.
And I'm wearing like a whole pirate. I can't like post it, but
I'll post it.
yeah, go ahead. Just so that everybody can get a good look at it. Ow. Ow.
Ow.
But yeah.
Oh, that picture.
Yes, that picture. That's a really good picture too.
Kind of cute.
It is at that.
Wearing a black eye patch over my red eyes. Red eye.
So this is what you see. So, Captain, you have pulled out your sword.
Yeah, and he says, "What did you say about my crew?"
You best be careful with that. You don't want to poke your own eye out or have me do it for you.
Who are you?
Oh.
Brunera distinctly hears this.
Yes. Oh, yes.
He steps in front of the captain. And she points her trident at this guy.
Lass, do I really look like I'm frightened of a hag?
Ooh! Ow!
Oh, I
Roll an intimidation check.
Scorched by the sun. I think we just got scorched by the sun, guys.
Did you just call me a hag?
Oh, jeez.
And what if I did?
Oh, jeez.
How far away is he?
On this particular part of beach, not more than 30 feet.
Okay. Oh god, he's uh-oh.
Yep.
No infighting now.
Whatever
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Magni may end up doing something in a minute here, so go ahead and do what you're planning on doing.
Oh, he's not avoiding this. I'm sorry. He's not avoiding this.
Okay.
Not yet. I'm in the middle of D&D game. I'll check it afterward. Okay, let's see. So that's 1,
okay.
2. So that's, and then that's okay. Scorching Ray. It's instantaneous. He can't avoid it.
Is attacking me really your best maneuver?
Oh, she doesn't care. She's angry. So that is, let's see, 2, and then that's a 6. So he takes 8 points of fire damage.
So let's see. You left me at 11 now.
Damn.
No. You healed up all your previous damage from the night before.
Oh,
yeah, because you rested.
So
yeah,
okay, so I'm 21. So I'm 21.
Yeah.
That was not smart.
Oh, and this is. Hold on, wait a minute. I almost forgot. This is. Okay, so this is 2nd level Scorching Ray.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You've opened a whole can of worms.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot. At 2nd level, Scorching Ray does 3 rays, so I have to roll damage for all 3 rays. So the first one was 7. No, 8. Sorry. So 1 and 4 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7 again. So that's 7. That's 8, 7, and then 6 and 2 is 8. So that's 9, 10. So you take 8, 7, and 10. So your total damage numbers is 18 plus 7. That's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 points of fire damage total for all
that's-
3 rays.
Never fight Meg. That's the rule. That's the lesson of today. Never.
So now you have to make a death saving throw.
No,
No,
wait.
he doesn't.
Wait a minute. No, he doesn't.
Yes.
No, he doesn't.
What else is
You-
here?
Well,
Under that.
give me a second. What was all of your damage, dear heart?
The total damage, let's see.
25
It was-
damage.
I have
25?
29 health.
Yeah.
Let me hold on. Let me. Okay, it was 8, 7, and 10. 10 and 8 is 18. So the 7 is 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes, 25 points total
Okay,
for
so
all
you're
3 rays.
you're down to 4 hit points.
You bitch!
Also, this is
Okay,
happening.
Wait.
okay.
Kill me! You kill me! You kill Sapira!
Also, ooh, what?
Okay, hang on. You've said that. Magdi, being the quick,
It's also
for-
happening. Meg, oh,
or
sorry.
rather, actually using athletics, she got a 19. She she gets in front of Bernera, looks at her, looks back at you, Fulton, and goes, "All right, stop, Bernera."
I'm calm now.
I think you went a little. I think you went a little overboard. Go back over there and stand next to the captain. Now.
Yeah, go. Just go. Just goes. I'm sensing a lot of aggression here.
She then turns to Felton.
Back off! I'm not going back to Sapira. You tell him I'd rather drown.
Wait, Sabira.
Hank,
You hear Britton say?
yeah, Britlin, are you matching what
I'm cursed.
no. Well, yeah, I knew about that.
Well,
Oh wait, but are you saying that?
oh yeah, Britlin's just like Sabiro. Wait, what?
I think we found somebody who's also been hit by the ship that we've just been
Wait,
running a race with. Just hang on. Just give me a minute. She's going to. She's gonna touch you. Yeah, she's gonna touch you. She touches you. Oh, for the love of Pete's dragon!
Oh my god, bad roll.
It's a real bad roll.
Okay, so you get 7 hit points back. She quite literally touches you. You feel a glow, and you feel some of the wounds that this bitch, as you so eloquently called her.
I call her a hag.
You also then called her a bitch.
Yeah, you kind of did.
But hag is where it hit her the most.
Yeah. After what this individual did to you, you feel some of that come back, and you're looking at this tallish creature, going, "What the heck? Why did one try to kill me, and now this one is trying to save you?" You're very confused.
Alright, what? You think if you heal me, I'm gonna walk back to Sapira and
No,
beg
no.
my knees?
whoa.
No. Britlin, can you explain to this fine gentleman that we're not a part of that ship?
Yeah, we're not.
Please.
Yeah, we're not a part of that ship. Actually, we're running away from that ship a lot of the times. But this is a big misunderstanding.
It's a big misunderstanding. Then why is there a skeleton crew on your ship?
That's
A
because
lot of
Captain
people-
pokes around and says, I can explain that. You see,
I would.
we kind of acquired it from a chest that's on our ship that's part of an old quest we did, and now they're
Yeah.
part of our crew. They're very loyal. And you just see one of them leaning over the edge, handing a megalodon meat, and its arm gets
Anyway.
bitten off again, and it's like,
Yeah.
"Rawr."
Anyways, they're not dark skeletons, so they're not part of the Superior. Only dark skeletons are part of the Superior. With blue flames. You get the point.
Whatever you want, it's not on this island for you. If you leave the island,
Okay. Where is your half of the map, Felton?
my half of the map is. Wait, do I have to tell them?
No,
No,
you
she's
just-
asking you outside the game.
Yeah, I'm asking you as
It's in
DM.
it's in my coat pocket.
Okay. Felton, your half of the map starts to feel warm.
I take it out to take a look.
In front of everyone.
In front of everyone, apparently. Captain, where's your half of the map?
My half of the map is in my, my satchel around my back.
You too start to feel warmth from your satchel.
He looks over at Bernard and says, is your dragon in my backpack? As he just reaches over and just, fumbles around in it, pulls out the map. As he says
It
that.
is both Felton and the captain. You've noticed that your half of the map is now glowing.
He's,
Wow.
holding it up.
That's interesting.
So you have the other half of the map. Please tell me that wasn't your friend I just killed earlier.
It was not.
Not.
He slowly lowers
Good.
the map.
You do notice, Captain, that your half of the map and the and that
Felton's
half,
yeah, line up.
Felton half, line up perfectly.
I believe we have two parts of the same thing. Maybe we might as well work together to find exactly what these pieces going together lead
I
us
snatch
to.
my map. I snatch my map back, my piece of the map back, and say, "First, you will explain to me what treasure you're finding, and then you will explain to me everything what's going on here, and then you will tell me if there's a way to break a Superior. If you know this, how to break a Superior curse."
He
I've broken
looks-
one superior curse already.
Not really.
He looks at the man who hasn't identified his name yet, Felton, and says, "We came here because someone left," he points to his part of the map, "on our ship, without leaving a note or anything. And then we came and followed the trail here, and as you know, the Superior came and tried to hunt us down while we were on our quest to find whatever this map led to. Only it's half of the map, and you have the other half."
Yes, we don't know what this treasure is, but we're hoping it's good. That's it.
You realize you haven't seen the last of him, right?
Yes, we do very much know. Britland says, tugging on his collar a little bit, letting you see a little bit of his cursed tattoo. You see a little bit of what seems to be a skull tattoo.
That looks familiar, Felton.
I show a bit of mine, but
In your eye?
Your eye.
in my eye,
You lift up your patch.
I lift. Yeah. I see we're both to the side. I see we both have been lied to, cheated, and cursed.
Well, for me, within hours around, kind of, yes. He says while pulling his shirt back up where you can't see the tattoo anymore.
Do you know where? You realize now he knows that we're on this island, and he'll just come back later on once we have the treasure.
Yes, we have fought him many of times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. You know.
I fought him. I tried fighting him. But oh, he did. He took one curse away and added another. A worse one.
We have done damage to the very vessel itself in the past.
You
We've
cannot kill.
forced him to recede.
You cannot kill him.
Oh, trust me, I'll find a way to blow him to bits.
I mean, I don't want you to kill him.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have like a you have to kill him or something?
That my soul is bound to hit.
Hmm.
If it's also bound to one other person. I won't give you who, and it's none of your business, but if you kill him, I die and the other person dies with me. I don't care for my life, but if that person dies, and the person who kills him, I'll drag anyone with me into hell.
Whoa.
I've already broken one of Supera's curses.
Then break one more.
I would have to know its true nature first. And she goes like around the side of the ship. He can basically see her because, you know, it's on one side of the ship. And she calls the blue megalodon to her.
It washes up kind of on shore, just at the very edge of the water, and looks at her.
This one here was cursed by the Supera. I managed to shatter that curse and free him. He's been loyal to me ever since.
So what? Am I supposed to be loyal when you break a curse? When you
No, I was showing you the example of the fact that I've broken a curse of the Supera. They are breakable.
Keep in mind, Bernira, that was a very weak curse that you tried to lift. So you don't know the magnitude of the curse that's currently laid on this person.
Well,
Of course not, but I understand that. I'm just saying that, you know, this is an example of the fact that she was
Exactly,
able to
yeah.
break a curse.
Yes.
all right?
No matter how strong it was, she still managed to break it.
Yeah.
Therefore,
Okay.
it has weight and merit.
Then what do you say to a curse that someone's soul is bound and tied to someone? And how could you get rid of that curse?
If
Without
I could
killing both
find
of
the
us.
source of the curse, I can free you without killing you. It'll take time and a hunt, of course, to find the source. But once we do, I'll manage to shatter that one too.
Well, for my problem, it's a little more
so,
problematic. He just
So-
says in the background.
so, the race is on, Captain. I've got you now, and I've found a way to defeat you and break one, not just one, but both your curses. I finally get to kill you myself.
So just in the background, Alexo, just out of left field. Okay, cool monologue. Don't see him, you just hear him.
All right, then, fine. I accept in joining your little crew, and I'll let you have the map. But you give me the captain of Supera and release the curse and let me kill him.
Very well. But we're going to explore this island first because there's obviously something here.
Yes.
I've looked upon this island 100 times. I've been trapped in this island a few times before. It's
Just
the
because
same.
you don't see it doesn't mean we won't.
We have a map.
Actually, is that Britland?
Huh?
Britland bounds over to the map and goes, but we have a map!
We have a map.
You know, your
That's-
skeleton,
Go
your
ahead.
skeleton crew is a little bit dense.
You see the one trying to pull the bone, like Azan Shore trying to pull the bone out from the blue megalodon's mouth, as the blue megalodon is still chewing on it.
Let him have it back.
It spits
We're
out the
going to
bone.
die.
We're gonna die.
We're gonna die!
Don't worry. If we die, it's not bad. I don't think that's that.
You may go back and play with your friend now. I'm sure he misses you.
The other Megalodon just
I
swims off.
hand the captain the map. It's
And-
Felton, by the way.
And at Felton, as you're handing your half the map, and Captain, you're holding yours, the
Yep.
two map pieces start to comes out of your hand, comes out of both of your hands, and starts swirling and end over end, and a bright light surrounds the two halves, and then as soon as it goes away, it kind of lands between the captain and Felton, and it's one whole map.
Oh, well, by J.V. Jones's locker. That's some type of magic.
It certainly is, says Magdi. Oh, by the way, I'm Magdi, and this is my bodyguard.
Before you finish, it says Bastion. I'm Bastion.
And this, I'm pointing up to her head, which, by the way, Felton, you've noticed that this hat has moved. It's eating a cracker.
What is that?
Oh, this is my other friend.
Stuart.
Little Stuart.
He's a small little fellow. He's cute, Britton says.
And little Stuart kind of, as it's eating its cracker, kind of perks up, goes, and then continues to eat the cracker.
Now that everything is calm, Fulton, will you roll me a perception check?
Oh no!
17 plus
17. Very good.
plus. Hang on. Perception, right?
Yeah, perception.
Let's see. Perception plus 6. We're gonna go 13. Or no, not 13. Damn. Shit.
You rolled a 17.
Yeah, I know.
So plus 6.
Yeah, it's 20. Isn't it 23?
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah.
Yep.
You get a closer look at this dress that this woman is wearing, and you realize that this dress is actually very well form-fitting. It's very formal and regal looking.
So what's your name? Ma'am.
She stands her trident up next to her. Brunera, Queen of the Ocean.
Why does that name sound so familiar, and why have I heard you before?
I used to be a sea hag long ago. I had forgotten my memories.
Oh, so I wasn't wrong for calling you a hag.
You see her eyes start to flare a little bit.
Magdi gently pats Brunera. Yes, just calm down.
Yeah, and
Calm
then
down.
Why are you with them? I thought. So, I have heard of you. You used to work. Didn't you used to work for the Superior years ago?
Probably not.
No. I used to live on an island after I was suffering some terrible memory loss. I used to live in a small village till the ocean claimed me.
Yeah, it seems the ocean claims a lot of people. And Buckethead here, what's his story?
Oh yes, my name is Britlin. Nice to meet you, he says while reaching out for a handshake.
I just cross my arms like.
Okay then. Well, anyways. Yeah?
Since we're getting it out in the open, Britlin, you might as well tell him about your past.
Oh, fine. I feel like that's impossible. Anyways, I was the formal superior captain, he says, while lifting his bucket a little bit, and you see a little bit of his skeleton jaw, his dark skeleton jaw, and a little bit of blue flame. And he puts his bucket quickly back on.
I see. So you're hiding from people.
Mostly, yes.
With a bucket? You couldn't think of anything more less humiliating?
Well, I don't care about humiliation or not, as long as I stay away from the Superior, as I am attached to it, pretty much. And I would like to reclaim my old ship, but I need the captain to be dead.
I knew it. I'm going to die here. Might as well start digging my grave. And
You're
let's-
not going to die.
Don't worry, good old chap. We get out of all sorts of situations. Erupting
He
volcanoes.
was mutinied and thrown off his ship. He's
Yeah.
no longer the captain.
I used to. I would like to get my ship back, like I said, but I'm mutinied, so he shrugs.
I'm wanting to know what the captain's story is here.
The captain says, well, it used to be that I used to have a lot of wealth until I incurred a debt by a vessel, the sister ship of the Superior, the Arkham Knight. And her captain was very ruthless, stole all my riches, and left me stranded on an island with no way off.
Are you
Just like
surprised?
you.
Are you surprised? The Captain Superior has always been a double crosser. He said he would free my curse, but he ended up giving me another one. And not only that, he used somebody I care for to make sure I won't have any ideas of killing him. But he knows. He knows I can go after him anytime I want. He fears me. Yeah. He may not seem it, but he does fear me.
Mm-hmm.
Captain slowly raises his left shoulder and shows a kind of like a tattoo, and it's a skull with a snake coming out of it, and then the snake going into the left eye socket of the thing. And he says, I used to be one of the former crew of the Superior, but I learned my
We're all
lesson.
cursed.
I am not
So-
officially cursed. I managed to find a way to get off the ship before I was cursed.
Yeah.
But as initiation, they gave you these. He shows you the tattoo again, and then covers it up.
Yes. Sadly, everyone gets it, and, well, the captain gets the biggest one. He says, well, his big tattoo on his chest.
Yes.
The only one on the crew that's not cursed is Brunera and Magnite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Superior is the only... The Superior has to go down. That's important. If the curse gets even any worse between us, we'll become his crew forever.
Ugh. Well, I'm technically booted out permanently, and I think they actually want to keep me away from the ship.
Not...
They still
No.
want to kill me, though.
Oh, yes, that's a possibility. I mean, if I were them, I'd probably kill you too.
Well, yes.
There's one big difference, however. You
That
have a
is-
way off this island.
I do. Well, but
You've joined our crew. Therefore, you have a way off the island.
Officially, yes.
But we're getting behind here. Let's see what that map is pointing at.
So
I'm eager to learn.
So you are looking at this map that's now just kind of now on the ground, and it looks like the map is winding its way into the interior of this island.
Oh no, another underground, please no.
The
The
one I
map
mean
is
interior.
moving.
Inside the island itself from the coastline. So we're going toward the middle of the island.
Yes.
No
Not
more cor-
inside the island like in a cave, but we're going from the beach
Well, you
inland.
don't know. Well, you don't know that yet.
The Bertland just looks at it and goes, please, no more corridors. We've had too much experiences. Almost getting flooded with lava, almost getting flooded with water, almost getting murdered in several different
Ridley,
ways.
calm down.
Nah, it's fine.
Onward we go.
Yes, let's go.
The captain just follows the moving map.
what about your minions on the ship?
They'll
will
take
protect
care
the
of the ship while we're gone.
Anyways, Alexa, bro, it's got it.
So Magdite just kind of. Now I have two minds. I can either follow you lot into wherever we're going to find this, or I could stay on the ship and keep an eye out for the Superior, because as we've already discussed, the Superior is going to be back, right?
Well,
I vote that we leave this one. I vote we leave Mad Dive here. That way, in case the Superior does come, we'll have a bit of a chance.
very well. But
Bastion,
I'm going in.
Well, yes, I knew you were going in, Bernera. Just keep yourself alive.
Berlin goes,
Will
nothing
do.
ventured, nothing gained. I'm going
Exactly.
to.
And you kind of see her the tails of her dress kind of pull up a little bit,
That's
Mhm.
rude. It's
making it easier for her to walk.
What does the bodyguard do? Is he staying with me, or is he going with the
Bastion
rover?
to
I think
Magda.
Bastion should stay with you because that would help a little more.
Bastion looks to
I
Magda
don't
and goes,
think
"What would
Bastion's
you
going
want
to
me
leave
do?"
you behind like that.
No, I don't
His
think.
duty is to guard you.
Bastion goes, I will stay with you to guard you, as that was my purpose.
This is going to take some getting used to. She looks at the card.
Welcome to
Okay.
my world.
Okay, Bastion, come on, let's go back to the ship.
Yes, let's go. Bastion says while following. I like the idea that
And so
Eleanor-
these two kind of go back to the ship, climb back up the rope ladder, and you see her turn around and go, kind of have fun storming the castle. Do you think it'll work? I'll take a miracle. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I like the idea that Peloton doesn't even realize Bastion's a robot yet. It hasn't occurred to him yet.
So you all the map hasn't really moved, but it is still glowing. So who wants to pick up the glowing map?
I will.
The captain's
Bretland
about
goes
to
to
reach for
jolly
it, and then
retort.
sees his hand and says, "Since you found the first half, I suggest you carry it." He says to
Fine.
Felton.
I guess he's
Fine.
taking it.
Fine.
So Felton, as you're picking up this glowing map, you hang on to this map, and while hanging on to this map, I'm going to give you a bonus, and only while you're holding on to this map, you're going to get a bonus to
Perception?
No, you're going to get a bonus to your survival.
It will take us a fortnight.
Well, no, see, survival is
Oh, I got.
following tracks, hunt wild game, guide your group through frozen, that sort
Right.
of thing.
That makes sense.
So
I already
it's your ability to follow this map. That's what the survival check is going to be for.
Okay, so roll for survival.
Yes, roll for survival. You have a +2, you've got a 3, so all together you have a 5. To your survival check.
15. 15.
You rolled a 15,
Yep.
so that's a dirty 20. Good. So you take this map, and the map seems to lead you down a trail that you didn't even know that was there when you were exploring this island initially. Oh, Felton. And you start walking down this trail. Now the rest of you, I'm assuming you're following.
That's correct.
Yep.
Okay.
And Burton goes, you lead the way.
As you are following this map, Felton, I'm not going to have you roll for perception because you're following a map. But the rest of you, roll me a perception check.
All right.
Yes, this is the perception show, people.
Oh wow. Okay.
14.
Okay.
Chris, don't
Yes.
feel bad about your rolls from earlier because my perception check rolls are not on point today. I just rolled a nat 1 on my perception with a +2 is a 3.
Okay, so you don't see it.
No, I don't see
rolled a-
shit.
You don't see shit.
I did roll a 14.
Okay. So, okay, Captain, what was your roll?
I rolled an 11.
Okay, so the only one that sees this, technically, is Britlin.
Yay.
As you're walking through this, you hear, or rather, you don't necessarily see this, but you hear rustling in the bushes.
What was that? He says, while turning his head a bit.
How many of you all have weapons?
My fellows or something in the bush. I have a weapon, he says, while he slightly taps his finger on his cane. For you, that's just a cane. Why is he really a cane is a weapon? Fun.
The captain pulls out a like a kind of like a curved sword, scimitar kind of thing, from his back.
Okay.
Brunier already has her trident out.
Always.
Always.
Keep your guard up, then. Whatever's out here doesn't mean that Shapiro. Just because the Shapiro is not here doesn't mean they're not crawling around the island.
Well, yeah. I think they can swim.
So, Britlin, that rustling is getting louder. It is getting louder.
Britlin turns to like the bush and stares.
And what comes out first is a human-like creature that looks, his eyes are sunken in. It looks like that he either apparently met some untimely end and has somehow been reanimated.
It's a ghoul, isn't it?
And you hear, coming from this ghoul, must find treasure.
Britlin goes, "Oh, a friend, but not really. He's actually an enemy, probably."
Britlin? Britlin?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yeah, it's an enemy. I know. He says. Well, he quickly slams his cane onto the floor, well, onto the ground, and you hear a click as he pulls a sword out of the cane.
Everyone keep your guard up at all times.
Captain assumes like a ready stance with his sword.
And watch out, these things are biters.
Yeah.
But that's coming from one side of this trail. From the other side, you all see. Get a good description of what these things are. You see humanoids, but they look like they have fish heads.
Fun.
You see two of them.
Oh, this is just not my day.
Not at all. Britlin uses his foot to grab to take the the part of the cane, and he holsters it.
See. Yep. The two these two are speaking in a language that I don't think any of you understand.
Except Bernira.
What language are they speaking?
Well, what languages do you know, dear heart?
Let me pull up my character. Let's see. She knows Common, Deep Speech, Elvish, Infernal, and Primordial.
Yeah, this is not one of your languages.
Okay.
So these two are speaking a language that nobody understands, but you do get the gestures. Gestures you understand. They're both.
What are the gestures?
They're both going.
Put my map away and I draw both my swords.
Okay.
So are they gesturing that they're going to attack?
The undead definitely is going to attack, but these two are just, you're not quite sure because you don't understand the language, and the gestures are weird.
Sporadic.
Yeah.
And goes,
I
okay.
think it's time I took matters into my own hands for this. She kind of cracks her knuckles a little bit.
Oh. Yeah.
I've been getting it's good that I'm getting a little exercise. I was kind of getting bored sitting on this island.
She
Let me
raises
look up
her trident above her head, like, lengthwise.
Yep.
And she is going to shout to all three, including the ghoul. This is an intimidation check. I hope I get a good roll out of this.
you might, and then again you might not.
Oh,
It just
nice. Okay, 17
Okay.
total. Enough! And she just slams her trident down on the hard ground.
Okay, that's those two. Oh, he doesn't have much of a wisdom, but I don't think he's going to care all that much. Give me a second. Oh, well. Okay. The two fish creatures look they both kind of, when you say that, both kind of look up at you. It's kind of hard to tell if their eyes are as big as saucers, because their eyes are already as big as saucers. The
They're bigger.
ghoul, the ghoul, you still hear, must find treasure, and shambling towards you.
She throws a hand up. We will help you find treasure.
You're sure that's
But
gonna work?
stay your ground.
Okay.
Forget it. I tried reasoning with these people before. If you get in their way, they only want to do is attack.
She's better with talking with dead and magic and stuff. Trust her. She's got a.
We will help you find treasure if you help us. Agreed, Shambler? You want treasure, yes?
Must find treasure.
Good.
Still shambling towards you.
Then join our crew and help us look for treasure. We will give you all the gold you can find.
This is complete, utter waste.
I would trust her. She's done worse. Well, she's done better with more impossible situations.
She looks at the two fish people that are still staring at her wide-eyed.
Wide-eyed.
That they are like true fishy people, right? Like they're fish, they're like reverse mermaids.
Roll me a history check, dear.
Okay, history, yeah. Yoinky.
Yoinky.
That is a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay. These are Kuo Toa.
Kutoa.
Kutoa. These two are Kutoas.
Okay, so they're like distant cousins to Murlocs. Technically, yeah.
Technically.
I am Brunera, Queen of the Ocean. You will kneel.
Kneel, you two fish fuck.
They take one look at you. What language are you saying this in?
Deep speech.
Deep speech. Okay. They kind of look at each other, still speaking this language that Bernera, you just don't have a handle on what this speech is.
Vanera, I suggest we do the one thing that we're both good at. And you know what we need to do.
And one of them, they look at each other. It looks like they're conferring. And one of them, let's see. Oh Lord, I was gonna do that, but now I'm not going to.
Hmm.
Where is it? S. They're in alphabetical order, categorized by height.
Wait, I just realized something. We haven't got leveled up yet. I don't think.
Oh, don't worry, that's happening. That's gonna
Okay.
happen. Yeah, this is
Halloween?
this is Halloween.
No, it's
No, it's not.
Screech it.
Um,
Is it?
so one of them casts a spell. And does a 15 hit you?
What spell are they casting?
Sacred Flame.
It hits.
Okay.
So, Vanera, do you still want to keep talking with them?
Not anymore, I don't.
So, are we ready to stop with the politics and start with the assault?
So, Bernera, you just took about 7 points of what kind of damage is this?
Isn't it
Fire damage.
fire?
Yeah, it's fire damage.
Now she's mad, and because of this, and how close are these guys together?
These
they're
two
side by side, right?
Yeah, they're standing side by side. The shambling is still shambling. It's still saying must find treasure. He has not stopped saying that.
I call this guy.
Okay. So let me write
So
this
they're
up.
within 60 feet of me, right?
Closer than that because they're not that far away from you. Now hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. I've got to write down. So we've got okay. So since you really want to go first, I'll put you first.
Then,
then Felton,
they're not gonna like this.
Probably not. Then the captain, and then Britlin. Okay. And then we have that enemy. And then one and two. Okay, so Bernera, you're first.
She points her finger at the offending fishman, and she casts Hellish Rebuke, surrounding them both in a ring of hell flame.
Okay, so what exactly does that do?
You point your finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
It takes
okay,
2.
That's what I needed. The dexterity saving throw. And what is your DC, dear Hurt?
The dex saving throw on this is a 12.
Okay.
So they both have to roll dex saving throws because they're both surrounded because they're so close together.
He fails.
Hold on, I have something for this.
And he fails.
So they both take 4d10 of fire damage because I am using a spell slot for this to increase it by 1d10.
All right.
So I need my d10 dice, which is that's a d12. Which one's my d10? There it is. Okay, d10 is the lower number, single digit diamond, right?
Yes.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the bot for this because that's a lot of numbers. So
Yes.
4d10 plus 2 because
Mhm.
I have a plus 2 to my modifier for spells.
I have something for this.
So
if you're gonna
exclamation
try to
mark
fry 'em.
Okay.
4d10 plus 2. They both take 25 points of fire damage.
25.
Yes, individually.
Thank you. They're both still up.
Yeah, but they're probably not happy they just got their asses burnt.
No,
Hold on.
they're not.
Hold on one sec. I have something for that. Did you hear that?
Yes. I heard it.
Crispy!
Felton, it is now your turn.
Anyone take a
All right,
take a look
bathroom
in
break.
OC.
I'm
Bathroom
going
break for
to-
me again. My bladder feels like it's going to explode. Keep fighting.
I'm going to use my swords to cut down the guy who keeps saying must find treasure.
All right. Roll, dear.
It is a 15,
You hit.
and for damage, well, it's a 15. So wait, hold on, I gotta add it too, don't I?
Yes.
Well, it doesn't even matter.
No, it doesn't. You said
So-
15. It's like you hit. No.
Nope, no more adding. I'm not adding.
Yep, no more adding.
Let's go ahead with the damage.
Mhm.
It's a 6, so which means added by 2, it's 8, and I get
Oh,
another,
Nice. Yes,
and
you do.
I get another one. I get an 18.
You hit.
4 plus that is a 6.
It looks real hurt, but it's still saying it must find treasure.
Down you go.
Okay.
You're kind of a tough bastard, ain't you? Took 2 hits and you're still walking towards me.
Pretty much, yes. Captain, it is now your turn. Who are
He
you
is going
attacking?
to run up to the well, not run up, but he's gonna like lunge at the shambler, and he's going to
Okay.
slash upward with like an uppercut with his sword to kind of like get it up in the jaw and like straight through the skull.
Go for it.
That
All
sounds
right.
like a acrobatics plus attack roll.
That's something
It does.
that sounds
It
like
does.
something Vlad the Impaler did,
Oh.
aka the first ever Dracula.
Well, what Dracula was actually based on, so yeah.
That is
Pretty
a
much.
12 to hit.
You hit the AC,
Right?
and attackers have
Okay.
Advantage.
Well, no, not advantage, but attackers in that particular thing. They
Yep.
they do stuff. Now, roll your damage.
Right. Plus 7 damage.
Wow. Okay. So, Captain.
Yep.
Captain, my captain.
Oh, Captain.
After the wondrous display from Felton, hitting this thing with 2 short swords, you come in with your what do you have? Do you have a short sword?
I have like a short sword, but it's curved. So
Okay.
it's like a
A scimitar.
scimitar, yeah.
So you come in with your scimitar and you slice this thing from shoulder down, and you do hear as it's dying. Us try trash.
And the captain turns to Felt and says, "And that's how it's done."
Not bad for an amateur.
He
I
just
love
gives
it.
him like a kind of like a raised eyebrow, like really.
Like, really? It's like, heck. It's like, he's not an amateur. Well, maybe, but
Okay, so that's that was the captain's go. Now it's Britland's.
Okay, what are the enemies left on the board?
The Koatoa, that's what's
Mhm.
left. The two of those. I'm gonna mark that off since you so nicely killed it.
Also, just a notice about time.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know. Britland.
Yes. Britain's like, oh, okay, time to, clean up the trash, he says.
Go for it. I'm gonna love this.
It's time to do the thing again. I really need to write down what these
It's
are. Anyways,
time
it's
to
a
duel.
duel. Anyways, I'm gonna roll my magic. Okay, Kenny, I need eventually you to like send me like what are each numbers so I don't have to keep asking you. Hello?
1 is fire, 2 is water, 3 is earth, and 4 is wind. I
Alright.
remember those distinctly.
Okay, I got 2. I already forgot what 2 is.
And you get 2 spells, 1 per hand.
Yes, I know that. I forgot what 2 is. What's 2 again? How did I forget that quickly? You told me just a
2
second
is
ago.
water. 2
Okay.
is water.
He's like, not what I wanted, but I think I can work with this. How do I can work with this? Simple. Well, just simple. That's all he says. Never actually.
Well, what do you do? What are you doing?
Okay, let me think of what is a good idea. Simple. Okay, is there anyone in the team that can actually cast any amount of fire?
Brunera can.
Ah, yes. He turns to Brunner. Can you give me a bit of fire to use here with this water? I don't think it's gonna be very useful in any other way.
So he is this going to be a joint move?
Kind of.
Yes.
All right, is the DM for this session going to allow joint moves?
For this one fight.
All right, she's gonna. Kitty. I'm sorry, Kitty just sent me a GIF in DM.
Yeah, I just saw it.
No, it's not the one that I sent you guys. It's another one that I can't post in OOC because it's
Okay,
slightly
then don't
inappropriate.
worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
I just saw the title. I'm like, okay, that's messed up. Never mind. Not gonna. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Anyway.
She's gonna hold up her hands, and out of her hand comes a burning hands ball.
Okay.
Ah, thank you. He says, well, he uses the water to make hot steam.
Okay. So what does this do?
Well,
I
he's
know
gonna-
what he's doing. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Time to steam some fish. I would love steamed fish. He's gonna
What?
pretty
Okay.
much-
What does
Yeah.
this attack do?
basically it's okay, hot steam. He's gonna shoot hot steam at them, obviously, using the fire.
So
Mhm.
since I'm using burning hands, let's see here. Thin sheet of flame shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. So since it's combining with water, it's counting the water as a flammable object. Air quotes.
Air quotes.
So I'm guessing they need to do a dex saving throw for the burning hands and the water spell at the same time.
They're just going to be rolling one dex saving throw.
So the dex saving throw that they have to roll is for 12 because that's what burning hands is.
Okay, that sounds fair.
It's like a mixture
So
of
are you trying to hit both of them or just hit one of them?
really trying to focus on one, but if it hits the other, good for me.
Okay, so he's focusing on one.
Are you focusing on Kuatoa 1 or Kuatoa 2?
Which one's more hurt?
They look equally hurt.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I hit them both with Hellish
Oh.
Rebuke, so they both took 25 fire damage.
I'll hit one.
That sounds okay. So 12, right?
Yes, that's the current dex saving throw that I have on this.
What is the damage for that? They failed.
Well,
He failed.
okay, so it's 4d6 fire damage, but I'm going to go ahead and use my second spell slot to make that a additional 5d6 because
So you
it's
just
level
roll,
2.
Yeah, but you roll 5d6. You don't roll the 4 and then the 5. It's 5d6.
Yeah, so and I get a +2 to my spell modifier.
Yes.
All right, so
So
5d6
roll.
plus 2.
Yep.
All right. It's 5d6 plus 2. He takes a whopping 23 points of steam damage.
Okay. 23.
Yes.
Huzzah!
He looks real hurt.
Didn't kill him.
Didn't kill him.
He's steaming.
No, but it sure as hell cooked his skin pretty good.
Yes.
He cooked his
He's looking a little crispy.
It's scalding water steam.
crispy, toasty.
But it's a mix
Okay.
of hot water, fire, and steam.
Yeah. Okay. So so it's now their turn. The ghoul, and yes, you were right. It was a ghoul. Is gone. He's dead.
For now.
The first.
He did.
Yeah, he did. The first Kuatoa comes up to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I rolling that one? Comes up to Bernera.
Okay.
And is going to make 2 attacks on you. One with a bite, and
Okay.
one with the pincer staff. So let's see if he's successful. That is a 15 for the bite.
The first one hits.
So you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The second one is a 10.
That one misses. So that is
Good.
that the bite?
No, that was the pincher staff. The bite was the one that hit.
Okay, so she basically just smacks the dude away with a trident on the second hit.
Yes. That's the first one. The second one. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna do
Hey,
that.
Felton, you okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you're rubbing your head. That's what I was wondering.
No, just trying to keep myself awake. I didn't have an energy drink this morning, and I really wish I had.
Oh, well, we're going to be finished in just a few minutes. The second of these creatures goes out to Felton.
Okay.
And he's going to, again, do a bite. He's going to do a multi-attack. So first is the bite.
Okay, so
Ooh.
wait. Does it matter which one I attack?
No, he's attacking you.
Oh, shit.
Not the other way around.
Okay.
That is a 17.
Oof.
Did that hit you?
For my armor class, is a 16.
Yeah, it hit you.
Yeah, I hit.
Yep.
So that is 4 points of piercing damage.
Alright. Damn! Well, I can't. Wait, where was I? I was at 11. Where's my pay? Oh, son of a bitch.
I know.
The disappointment in his voice is so strong.
I know. And here
But
goes
you're
the
loving
second
it.
one.
This is all your fault.
Oh
Did it?
crap. Oh lord. So
I'm
that's,
down to 7.
Yeah, this one was. That is a 24 to hit.
So I'm dead.
No, not quite. You take 5 points of piercing damage, so you're not dead yet.
So let's see.
Now you need to roll.
I'm down to 3.
Yeah, you need to roll. You're a medium creature, right?
Think so, yeah.
You are now grappled.
Grappled.
Yes.
Ouch.
It's holding on to you.
It's holding on to you.
Can I-
Grappled means that your speed becomes 0. And that's about it. You cannot move.
I need help! Help! Get him off!
Oh!
The captain's
Well,
gonna.
it means
look
that you
over.
can't move, but you can still attack. You just don't have your move action. That's what that means. Okay?
Jesus.
And on that bright shining note, that's a good button.
As we fade to black.
As we fade to black, Felton is now grappled by one of these lovely fish people.
He's being fish hugged.
Yeah. Yeah.
Creamy.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for Shores of Sorrows, Superior's Legend. I am Captain Wolcock, aka PA Kenny USA, aka RT Studios, your host for this show. And thank you to our amazing lineup of cast, if we want to go around the table.
Well, Critlin?
It was lovely to go on a nice sailing adventure with all of you, but I, Britlin, and of aka Gearbox, must see you on next voyage. Who's else?
Hello, everyone. I'm the lovely Brunira. I actually made it to a game this time again. Thanks to schedules not being conflicted, I will see you all next time on our next wonderful voyage when I burn some fishies to the ground.
I could vibe with that.
Felton?
My name is Felton, and hopefully I can get this damn thing off me. AKA Michael Wiggins, aka Constellation Squid. And can I announce something else, or
Go right ahead.
if you want to check me out, follow me on stream. I'll be doing more gameplays on Near Replicate. If you want to check that out. But until then, I'll see you all next time. Get off me!
Captain?
Oh, I already did my introduction, but thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. And we'll see you next time. Oh, we forgot someone. I totally forgot.
Of course
the captain.
You forgot somebody.
And the captain, of course, me. But we also forgot our storyteller, our GM, and our lovely Magda.
Yes, I am Magdi, the now very confused fighter with a bodyguard. And I'm also your wonderful DM. Join us next week when we enter back into the Tooniverse and find out what those particular people are up to.
Same time, same place, ladies and gentlemen. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, we'll be sailing the high seas with you another time.
Yo ho ho!
Bye!
See ya!
See